Have you ever wondered how a single mistake can change the course of history? Take, for example, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie in June 1914. A young Bosnian Serb nationalist, filled with a fervor for his people's independence, pulled the trigger that would reverberate globally. This act of violence ignited the spark that would explode into World War I. Little did the world know this single act would lead to a war that left 17 million people dead. Let's move forward to 2003, where a simple mistake by a lost hunter would lead to the largest wildfire in California's history. A single flare, meant to signal for help, ignited the dry Californian wilderness, setting off a wildfire that would consume over 300,000 acres and more than 2,000 homes. 14 lives were tragically lost in the inferno. The economic impact was equally devastating, with the wildfire resulting in over $1.5 billion in insured losses. This single act of carelessness cost over $1.5 billion in insured losses. Next, we travel to Japan, 1945, where a single word mistranslated led to one of the most catastrophic events in history. The Allied powers had given an ultimatum to Japan to end the Second World War. Japan's premier, Kantaro Suzuki, responded with mokusatsu, intending to convey no comment. However, this was misinterpreted as silent kill. This disastrous misunderstanding resulted in the bombing of Hiroshima, causing immediate devastation and lingering radiation effects. A single word, misunderstood, led to more than 170,000 deaths. Let's take a journey back to 1867, when Russia made a decision they would come to deeply regret. A vast, icy expanse known as Alaska was sold to the United States for a mere $7.2 million. Seems like a bargain, right? Well, not long after, gold mines and oil fields were discovered under Alaska's melting ice. A treasure trove, hidden in plain sight. While Russia may regret this sale, America surely rejoices in the newfound wealth of its land. Lastly, we arrive at a chilly night in April 1912, where a single key could have saved more than 1,500 lives. The Titanic, a marvel of her time, embarked on a fateful journey from Southampton to New York. The tragic twist? The officers on duty couldn't access the ship's binoculars, locked away in a cabin. This blunder, this simple lack of foresight, meant the iceberg went unnoticed until it was too late. One small oversight, one missing key, led to one of the most famous maritime disasters in history. So, as we can see, a single mistake can indeed change the course of history. From the assassination that sparked World War I, to the translation error that led to atomic bombing, each misstep has left an indelible mark. Who knows what other monumental mistakes await us in the future? Only time will tell.